So as we see them come round, I'll just pick them up. They normally have three lines for the start, and that's 12 points down to 1 for their championship. So we've got 9, Jamie McDonald coming on to the first row. With him will be 29, Vince Creech, and 4, 1, 2 or 11 will be Conor McCuskey Young. 19, Andy Walker's there with 22, Aaron Madden. Then we've got Vince Creech, 31, Alec Frock, 42, Ben Forbes, Tony Cutler, John Forbes, Johnny Brassel on the 471 as they go into that first turn. Stretch them out down the back straight, and it looks like it's 19, Andy Walker, who's leading the way at this stage. As he gets that bike round, Conor McCuskey Young in that second position, while Johnny Brassel sits on the 471, has a battle with Ben Forbes on the little KTM 2-stroke. But Forbes has just made a big break and cemented that third spot at the stage from Brassel. 22, Aaron Madden's coming round the outside of 9, Jamie McDonald. Then we go back to the 31 of Alec Frock, Vince Creech, and there'll be Nick Smith there, John Forbes, and 351 Tony Cutler. But it's all Andy Walker out in the front of the stage, although he made a mistake there and he drifted out quite wide. And Conor McCuskey Young got back on the inside of him, but Walker has come back through to take the lead again. Brassel's moved up into that third position, getting ahead of Ben Forbes on the little 2-stroke. And there's Jamie McDonald and Aaron Madden still having a good battle for that fifth and 6th position. But it's still Andy Walker from Conor McCuskey Young. Both former solo riders out leading this flat track field. Johnny Brassel in that third spot still can't seem to close the front runners in, although he closed up with a good entry speed here as the white flag comes out. It's Walker from McCuskey Young. Brassel holding that third spot. Ben Forbes throws that little 2-stroke around sideways in a big way as he goes through the turn. And then we go back to McDonald and Madden. But as they come around for the checkered flag, tentatively on this turn, she's closed up quite a bit here. Who's it going to be? It'll be 19.
412.
471.
42, 22, 9, 29, 41, 31, 96, 351. That got you working?
Well, it did. They were a bit close there to get them through, but it was a good win there to Andy Walker. Vince Creek, 96, John Forbes, and 41, Nick Smith. Then we go back to 31, Alex Brock. And a couple of competitive boys. They've been competitive all the time. 9, Jamie McDonald with 22, Aaron Madden. They just go through. Then we've got the 2-stroke of 42, Ben Forbes. And then here comes the big boys. 19, Andy Walker, 471, Johnny Brassel, and the 412 of Conor McCuskey Young. We'll see how they get on. At this stage, it's 41, Nick Smith, who's leading the way from Vince Creek. Looks like John Forbes in that third position. There's someone moving up pretty quickly. Is that 31, Alec Frock coming through underneath? He'll pick up a spot to go to that third position from John Forbes. Jamie McDonald's made a bit of a move and he's closing up on Forbes as well, followed by Aaron Madden. Then it's Tony Cutler, Ben Forbes coming in through there. And here's the big three. They haven't broken away from themselves at all. It's still led by Andy Walker. Johnny Brassel looking for an inside run, but he won't get it from Conor McCuskey Young as they go through. Well, they haven't made much there, Dave, at the moment, because this boy was sleeping, I think. He might have new lad on the block today, 41, Nick Smith, and he's leading them through. The 31 there of Alec Frock. Well, he's just lost second place, I would think, to the 9 of Jamie McDonald. He throws that Yamaha TT 500 around. He moves up to second. 29, Finch Creek will be in that fourth position, but there comes Aaron Madden on the 22, and close in behind it's Ben Forbes on the 2-stroke KTM. Then we got John Forbes. Now the back markers see some of them in their sights. Andy Walker's leading them through from Conor, with Conor McCuskey Young behind him. Then Johnny Brassel, just a bike length between them. But it's still the 41 of Nick Smith He goes into the back straight now, second place, and reeling him in some good rate of knots is the 9 of Jamie McDonald. Ben Forbes sits in that third position. 31, Alec Frock's coming under a bit of pressure from the 22 of Aaron Madden as he tucks in behind. And there goes Walker. He's coming up on the 29 of Vince Creech. He looks for an inside run as they go down that back straight. He's followed quickly with Connor McCuskey Young, and Johnny Brassell's looking for the outside pass of Creech. Go back to the front of the field, and it's still 41, Nick Smith leading them through. Moving up one spot is Ben Forbes. He's got that second position. Jamie McDonald's in third as the white flag comes out. So the big boys might have been handicapped a wee bit too much this time as they go down. Smith's bike's struck a problem, so as they come through, it looks like the big 10-lap handicap race is going to be won by 42 Ben Forbes. 9 Jamie McDonald will take that second position. 22 Aaron Madden in third from 19.
412, 471, 31. 29.
Then it'll be the 96 of, I think, John Forbes coming around.
96 and 351.
And 351 is Tony Cutler.
Hard luck for Nick Smith.
Yep. So something happened there because he had a good lead, and
yeah,
the bike died.
One lap too many.
So we have a time of 10 laps.
No time.
No time for that one. Johnny Brassell, 41. Nick Smith on the front row, although Smith's going back to the second row. He's joined there by 42 Ben Forbes, the 31 of Alec Frock, the 29 of Vince Creek, 22 Madden, Walker, Husky Young, and Jamie McDonald are at the rear of that field as they go through. And down the sunny straight it is at the moment. They turn into the sun. 471 Johnny Brassell's leading them out from 42 Ben Forbes. Connor McCuskey Young making a bit of a charge on Alec Frock there as Frock holds that third position, but he's drifted wide. McCuskey Young comes through. Frock's followed there by, looks like it was Aaron Madden, but the bike that's moving up pretty quickly is the 19 of Andy Walker. And he picks off a couple of spots there. But they've got some work to do in this one to chase Johnny Brassell down as he stretched out the lead on the Honda CRF 450. A little two-stroke of Ben Forbes, the KTM, sitting in that second position. And he's comfortably ahead of Connor McCuskey Young on the 412. Andy Walker's broken free from the shackle of riders to move up into that fourth position as they head down the back straight. Good little battle going on. Aaron Madden's just pulled ahead of the 31 of Alec Frock and Jamie McDonald. And then there's another group of them at the tail of the field. It'll be the 29 of Vince Creek, Nick Smith on the 41, John Forbes on the 96, and the 351 of Tony Cutler. It will head back to the front of the field as the white flag comes out, and it is 471 Johnny Brassell who goes through first, 42 of Ben Forbes. Andy Walker's in behind Connor McCuskey Young as the rest of them come round. It'll be 471 Johnny Brassell will take this one out as he comes through now. Second place will be 42 Ben Forbes from the 412 of Connor McCuskey Young. Andy Walker looks back and slows down out of puff. He gets the next spot from 22. Aaron Madden,
9,
Jamie McDonald,
31,
Alec Frock,
29,
Vince Creech,
41,
Nick
96,
Smith, John Forbes,
351.
Tony Cutler. Oh, so Brassell's made up for a bit of. So this time for the flat trackers, we've got 42 Ben Forbes on the front row alongside 29 Vince Creek. Joining him will be the 31 of Alec Frock. The second row, Johnny Brassell on the 471. The 41 is Nick Smith. The 19 of Andy Walker. The 22 of Aaron Madden. Back row, Connor McCuskey Young, Jamie McDonald, Tony Cutler and John Forbes. as they go away. And yeah, certainly Ben Forbes on the little two-stroke going. Sixes and sevens there is fishtailing as he went into the first turn, but he's got that third spot. We look once again, and it's 19 Andy Walker out in front, leading them through from, it will be Ben Forbes now, I think it is, from the 31 of Alec Frock, who's just getting beaten up by Johnny Brassel as he moves through into that third position. Those bikes are jumping around a little bit, and there Brassel jumps on the inside of Ben Forbes to take over second position. It's Walker, but the Forbes starts to fight back on the little two-stroke, so it's Brassel from Forbes. Then we go back and we'll see it will be Connor McCuskey. Brassel got himself caught out on the loose, and Forbes has jumped through into that second position. Brassel now third, Connor McCuskey Young fourth. Still young Alec Frock holding that fifth position, and here comes 22 Aaron Madden from Finch Creek. Then the 41 bike of Nick Smith, the 9 of Jamie McDonald going through from from John Forbes and Tony Cutler. We'll swing back to the front of the field, and it's Andy Walker, was a former New Zealand solo champion back in his day. Walker's loving this flat tracking business. There's a big battle going on for that second as Johnny Brassel's trying to throw the 450 around and get under Ben Forbes as they come through out of that Concup turn. The white flag's out. Connor McCuskey Young on the 412 in that fourth position as they all head through. Walker's going down the back straight for the last time. He swings into the Waghorn Builders turn steadily, straightening it up. So it'll be 19 Andy Walker will take the win from 42 Ben Forbes, 471 Johnny Brassel, and the third from 412 Connor McCuskey Young,
22,
22 Aaron Madden,
31, 29, 9, 41. 96 and 351.
Right, thanks Dave, we've got those in. But the young off the front with 96 John Forbes. Coming up to join them is the 9 of Jamie McDonald. Then we've got Tony Cutler on 351. In that second row with 471 Johnny Brassel. Then moving up onto the second row is the 19 of Andy Walker. Inside Andy Walker is the 22 of Aaron Madden. Looks like the 41 of Nick Smith's having a few issues. And then on the back row, Ben Forbes, the 42, 31 Alec Brock, and 29. Well, they've got them away. And it looks like it'll be young Jamie McDonald on that Yamaha, that older bike, that TT500, who leads them out and down the back straight for the first time. Looks like Johnny Brassel holding that second position on the Connor McCuskey Young, 412. Andy Walker down on the inside of the 19, and Johnny Brassel on the 471 trying to go round. He's in that fourth spot. Oh, one's gone down there. I think that's young Ben Forbes on the two-stroke. He'll be up and out of it pretty quickly. These boys are pretty tough if he can get clear of the track. But it's Connor McCuskey Young coming through from Andy Walker in second spot. Looking for a move on the inside. Johnny Brassel gets on the inside of Walker and may have just surged himself a wee bit ahead. So it's McCuskey Young from Brassel, Walker, Jamie McDonald back there in that fourth position. And then we go back to the rest of the field. It'll be Alec Frock on the 31, Aaron Madden 22, 41 Nick Smith, the 351 of Tony Cutler, 29 of Finch Creek, 96 John Forbes, and Ben Forbes is on the chase after remounting. But it's still on all here. Oh, Johnny Brassel threatened to Walker there. Gave him a wee bit of a nudge in that turn. And there he's lined himself up to go to the front of the field. But Walker says, no, you're not getting it. I come back again. So Andy Walker comes round. He's going to pick up the white flag. Brassel on the inside. Connor McCuskey in behind. Then we go back to Jamie McDonald. Oh, Brassel's gone down. He fell hard there on the white flag lap as they come round. The boys will see him all right. They've gone red, but I'd say that would be called as is. It'll be 19. Walker coming in ahead of the 412, Connor McCuskey Young. Then 9, Jamie McDonald. We'll call them as they come in. 31 will be Alec Frock. 41, Ben Smith. The 22 of Aaron Madden. And About the rest of them, I don't know, but Kerry might have that for the tail of the field because they'll go back to that last lap, I would think. But Tony Cutler comes home. Ben Forbes after the big fall there, 96. John Forbes, 29 of Finch Creech comes in. There'll be no time on that one, but we'll check out those placings for you.